Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's great to have you with us.
Today, we're spending some time at a cafe, listening to a natural English conversation.
So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and listen along. Pay attention to the way the conversation flows and the expressions you hear.
All right, let's go in and see how the conversation begins.
We'll begin the conversation outside the cafe. Emma is waiting and checking her phone, while David has just arrived, out of breath. Let's find out what happened.
Emma, sorry I'm late.
There you are. I was starting to wonder where you were.
I took the wrong bus.
Again?
I know, I'm terrible with directions.
Well, you're here now. That's what matters.
Exactly. So, shall we go in?
Absolutely. So, you've heard the conversation, and we've picked out a really useful sentence. That's what matters. This sentence is especially helpful when you want to focus on the most important or positive part of a situation, even when something didn't go exactly as planned.
In our conversation, David was late, but he finally arrived. So Emma says,
That's what matters.
Now, let's see what Emma and David say as they step inside the busy cafe and look around for a place to sit. You said it was warm today.
I was wrong. Very wrong.
Okay, let's get you some coffee.
Now you're speaking my language. Wow, it's packed in here.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be this busy.
I see one table over there.
Is someone sitting there?
I don't think so.
Let's check before we grab it.
Good idea.
Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No, go ahead.
Thanks.
Perfect. Let's sit down.
Finally.
You've been here for 2 minutes and you're already tired.
I blame the bus. Now, choosing what to order. Both are sitting at their table, looking through the menu and deciding what to order.
Okay. What are you getting?
I have no idea. Everything looks good.
That's not helpful.
I'm serious. Look at this sandwich.
That does look good.
And the soup sounds nice too.
You always take forever to decide.
Because I have options.
You had options 5 minutes ago too.
Okay. I'll get the sandwich.
And I'm going with the soup.
Good choices.
Should we order now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
In our next conversation, a server has come to their table with a notepad, and Emma and David are ready to place their order.
Hi, are you ready to order?
Yes, I'd like a cappuccino, please.
Sure, and for you?
I'll have an iced coffee.
Would you like anything to eat?
Yes, I'll have the chicken sandwich.
And I'll take the soup.
Great. Anything else?
Could we get some water too?
Of course. Still or sparkling?
Still, please.
And could I have some extra napkins?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'll be right back with your order.
There are a couple of useful expressions here, but don't try to memorize everything at once. Listen again to this natural request. Could we get some water too?
This is a polite way to ask for something at a restaurant or cafe. And notice how naturally to fits at the end when you're adding something to your order.
The next conversation is about a small mix-up. The drinks have arrived, but David notices that something isn't quite right. Let's listen and find out what happened.
Here you go. 1 cappuccino and 1 iced coffee.
Thank you.
Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
I think that's yours.
My cappuccino?
Yeah, and I think this one's mine.
Oh, you're right.
I knew I ordered the iced coffee.
Sorry, I grabbed the wrong one.
No problem.
Here you go.
Thanks.
At least we caught it before I started drinking it.
I was about to let you.
David,
I'm joking.
did you notice Emma say, "You're right"? It's one of the most natural ways to agree with someone when you realize they are correct.
And sometimes a tiny mistake like this can make a normal conversation feel much more human. In the next scene, Emma and David are relaxing at their table while they wait for their food.
Let's see what useful English they use in this situation. So, how's your new job going?
Pretty well, actually.
Really?
Yeah, my co-workers are great,
That's good to hear.
but I still have a lot to learn.
Give it some time. You'll get used to it.
I hope so.
You will.
Thanks. I needed to hear that.
Anytime. Finally. The sandwich and soup have finally arrived, and after all that waiting, they're ready to enjoy their meal. Let's listen to the conversation.
Here you go. Sorry about the wait.
No problem. Thank you.
Finally.
It smells amazing.
Try it. Well,
Worth the wait.
really?
Definitely.
Good. I was starting to feel guilty for making you order it.
I'm kidding.
Oh, come on.
We've covered quite a few everyday situations already, and we hope you're enjoying the conversations as much as we are. Which conversation or expression has been your favorite? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to know.
All right, everyone. Notice what's happening in the image.
Emma has finished her meal, but she's looking around for something she needs.
David, could you pass me a napkin?
Sure, here.
Thanks.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just got a little sauce on my shirt.
Oh no,
Don't look at it.
I'm not looking.
Good.
Actually, it's not that bad.
That's easy for you to say. You're not wearing it.
Fair point.
I need to be more careful next time.
As the conversation comes to an end, they've finished their meal and are ready to pay the bill.
That was really good.
Yeah, I'm glad we came.
Me too.
Should we ask for the bill?
Yeah.
Excuse me, could we get the bill, please?
Of course. I'll bring it right over.
Thanks.
Here you are.
Thank you.
How much was your soup?
Let me check.
We'll split it.
Sounds good.
I'll get the drinks.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You waited long enough for those sandwiches.
Fair enough. That was fun.
It was.
Next time, I'm ordering something simple.
You say that every time.
Okay. Next time, you choose.
Deal.
Same place?
Absolutely.
Perfect. See you next weekend?
Sounds good.
Great. See you then.
Bye.
And that's how a simple trip to a cafe turned into a whole afternoon of English. You heard natural expressions, polite requests, reactions, and everyday conversations, all in context.
That's the kind of English you want to practice. Not just words on a screen, but English that lives inside real situations.
So listen to these conversations again, notice the expressions you want to use, and try saying them in your own words.
Great job today, and we'll see you in the next lesson.